last year whenever the fucking Astros won in Game 7.
That's true. I remember that. Yeah, and it's what was really interesting this time, we played, Ryan mentioned we played at a brewery, which I've never done before, like bring a game to a brewery and play. And it was kind of cool because everyone was just like, what the hell are those guys doing? And some people asked us, like, do they have games for you to you borrow them or whatever? And I was like, no, we just brought this. They're like, oh, that's cool. And then there's this one fucking guy.
Yeah, that fucking A&M asshole.
One fucking guy. So he's wearing an A&M hat. A&M people are fine, but this guy, that's all we know him as.
They're not
A&M
fine.
guy.
I'm a fucking Red Raider. They can fuck off.
It's A&M. What is all that?
But
yeah, it's a college.
So anyway, so he sits down and he asks, he's like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, oh, we're playing this game. He's like, what is it? I'm like, well, it's Pandemic Legacy. So it's like, there's a game called Pandemic, so it's like that, but this one, changes each time you play it and things permanently happen and stuff. He's like, oh, okay. And then like maybe 30 minutes or 45 minutes later, he sits down next to me this time because he was sort of across the table. He sits down next to me. He goes, this game seems pretty complicated. I'm like, yeah, it's just like the regular Pandemic game, but, this changes. I start trying to go more into it, and he goes, yeah, I got that the first time you told me. Did you call me Buddy? Did you call me Buddy as well? I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he called me Buddy during that.
I think he did.
And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And he said it in such a fucking shitty tone. He was like, yeah, I got that the first time. I'm like, then why the fuck are you asking me a goddamn question?
I'm sorry, motherfucker. Do I know you? That would have been a great thing to say to him, but you didn't.
God, why don't we think
my arm was in a sling at the time. It was the day after I fucking dislocated my shoulder.
I'm assuming he knows what Pandemic then is, or
no, he had no idea what Pandemic was.
He's just a fucking
asshole.
The reason I bring up my sling is because I wouldn't have been able to fight him. I would have been too scared of re-injuring myself.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't going to fight him either. So
we don't fucking fight people.
I would have
at bars or breweries. We're not going to fucking jail.
Yeah, we should not. We should not fight people.
I would have bashed him in the mouth and knocked all his teeth out and hit him with a glass bottle and kicked his ribs in.
God damn! Hey, yeah. Fred, talk about that one time whenever I said I was going to knock out your eyeball and go to a government facility and live on Mars.
That was
anyway. No, I think we'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
So.
It was a fun time. It was a fun time.
Yeah, and overall, I mainly wanted to just bring this up because, Pandemic, like I said, it's probably one of the most fun tabletop, board games I've ever had. It's in the top 5. It's not the number 1. I still think my number 1 game is probably Star Wars Armada.
Oh,
yeah, that's a game.
This guy will not shut the fuck.
Tell us
about Star Wars Armada.
I mean, I think we've talked. I think we've gone too much today. Maybe next time.
You're right because I actually did.
Let's pencil it in.
I wanted to expand on this topic just slightly. So,
is he going to talk about Star Wars or fucking Mada so we can finally talk about it?
Has anyone ever made a tabletop game that melds with like mobile, to where like things happen on the board, but then
like AR?
Well. For instance, if something happens on the board, the dungeon master, or whoever the person is who's controlling the game, can insert things into their phone, and then those things reflect on the people's phones who are playing too. So, like maybe your profile is pulled up, and you see your hit points and your level, and things like that.
So you're talking about a spreadsheet, Fred? Is that what you're describing?
No,
a spreadsheet on
it's more than a spreadsheet.
Excel?
So there actually there's a website called Roll20 that does something like this. I know a few people who use it, and it actually allows you to play tabletop games remotely a little bit as well, which is kind of nice.
Oh, okay.
And you can have like a fog of war as well, so you're showing the map on the screen.
Right.
So I have this plan to build a table with the TV embedded in it, like flush with the table, and using the TV as like the game map. I haven't done it yet, but I have this idea that I'm going to do that at some point.
Brandon has built a very gray table. Though it
looks so beautiful. It's like a beautiful gray color.
It's a really nice table.
Jake the Steak, by the way, is the one reason I ever bring up that
he loves the color. Yeah, that's his favorite color, I think.
Jake the Steak, friend of a show. Make sure you turn around right now, Jake.
We're behind you.
We're right behind you. And by behind you, I mean that you should never look over your shoulder, because when you do, you're going to find me grabbing it, pulsating inside. Never mind. Okay.
And they also have Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator is something that you can actually simulate different games, and that like they sell expansions or like DLC for specific board games, which is kind of cool with that too. So it allows you to play some of these remotely, which I think I'm probably going to have to do at some point, because if I try to drag Ryan into another new game,
I won't.
he's gonna explode.
You
He's
do
gonna
it.
explode.
Just know I'm going to be on my phone. I'm going to be talking to the ladies, talking to the peeps on social
It's
media.
understandable. It's understandable.
At
Game Genies
Freddie
Cast.
Shachetti and at West Texas Hell. And anyway, I'm going to be talking to people because I don't give a flying fuck about your goddamn descriptions of games. I don't listen to instructions. You know why? Because I'm anti-establishment. I'm off the fucking radar. That's how I roll.
Well,
This is really fun. I do appreciate you guys bringing me on to talk about this.
Wow, he wants to end the show. He thinks that he can end the show, Fred. He thinks he can end the show, Fred, not you.
yes, Ryan. It has been great having Brandon on the show. Brandon, thank you so much for coming. Tabletop is something that we want to talk more about here and there, and it would be great to have you on, every once in a while.
Sure, yeah. I mean, this is something I really enjoy. I don't like it. Do you guys enjoy it?
Absolutely fucking not.
Wait a minute.
Are you trying to make a pun on that game?
No.
Okay.
I'm saving us both from some of Brandon's antics.
Oh!
The enjoyment.
Thank you so much, Fred, for not
Brandon,
falling into his bullshit
tabletop
trap. That son of a
games
bitch
are
almost
great.
got us.
Ryan and I acknowledge the greatness.
Thank you, Fred, because he almost got us for a third time in a row. He was about to have a fucking hat trick on us when it comes to So Do I. Hey, can we both say go fuck yourself, Brandon?
Do you not like that?
Go fuck yourself, Brandon.
Brandon, seriously though, thank you for coming. Did you have a good time?
Do you not like that joke being brought up?
No, we do.
No, we do.
So do I.
Wow, you
No,
son of a...
no, it doesn't work that way.
I got you, motherfucker.
Holy shit.
I got you.
Why does he curse so much, Fred?
I don't know.
You want to fuck me in the ass? I'll fuck you in the ass.
Holy...
My God. I don't know if we can keep that at all. I feel like that is fucking bad. But if you keep it, Fred, I wouldn't be against it, but you're probably not going to keep it, but I would love you to keep it.
I might keep it. Do you want me to keep it?
I would love you to keep it.
So do I.
Fuck! God damn it!
Genies.